The guitarist's favorite open keys are C, G, and E. Us guitar players like these keys because it's easiest to manipulate our most used chords 1, 4, 5, and 6 in each of these keys to get a more open, full, and suspended sound. Let's start with C. We're going to keep our first finger on this high C. When we play our F chord, by leaving our high E string open, we turn this into an F major 7. While fingering the G chord on my lower strings, I'm actually going to use my first finger to mute this high E string. This turns the G chord into a G add 11. When it comes to our A minor, our first finger is usually fingered there anyways, so our chord quality actually just stays the same. You can hear the difference from our C, F, G, A minor. Just by keeping our first finger on that high C, it just gives us a more suspended and fun sound. Let's check out the key of G. This time we're going to keep our third and fourth fingers on the third frets of the B string and E string. When we finger the lower part of the C chord, what we end up making is a C add 9. Just these two chords together already sound awesome. I've had students tell me it gives them like a country vibe. Now if we make our D shape, but we still keep our third and fourth finger in place, we end up making a simple D sus chord. We hear this all the time as guitarists love to cycle through D, D sus, back to D, D sus 2, and back to D. I guarantee you've heard that before. And something like that, right? Now we'll use our first two fingers to grab the E minor shape and strum through the whole guitar. This is now giving us an E minor 7. And you can hear the difference between our G, C, D, and E minor. The key of E is real simple. I actually just think about this one as an E major and then add a bunch of power chords, but we're going to keep our high B and E strings open. When we play our usual A chord, by keeping these high strings open, we end up making an A sus 2. Oh, I love this sound so much. If we bring that shape up to our B, essentially fingering the power chord shape, and strum through each string, we create a B sus chord. We just need to shift this shape up by 2 frets, and now we're making a C sharp minor 7. Okay, but wait, there's one more way we can play through our pop chords in the key of E. If we keep our usual E major shape, and we simply move the shape following our second finger up to the 7th fret, we end up getting our A chord. This time we'll call it A add 9, since we have both 2 and 3 in there. We can bring that up by 2 more frets, and now we have our B chord. This time we'll call it a B add 11 since we have both 3 and 4 in there. And then we can bring this shape up by 2 more frets again, but this time we'll have to flatten our first finger. This ends up becoming our C sharp minor 7 yet again. This one's such an angelic kind of sound that you get using these shapes. It's a fun way to get that full and suspended sound, and despite the chord quality changes, these shapes will still work in most playing situations. Anyways, have fun practicing these new shapes and leave me a comment if you have any questions. Subscribe for more. I'll talk to you soon.